this programme, we've been following the story of the 6 cheetahs that are coming to the park from South Africa. It was a tense time sedating them and giving them their health checks. But finally, they've arrived and settled in.
When animals come from another country, they have to spend a period of time in a protected area away from other animals. It's called quarantine, and it's to stop the spread of any possible diseases. Right then, Johnny, shoes dipped,
Yep.
smart jackets on. I think we're ready for quarantine.
I think we are. We are here in quarantine because we're about to meet the park's new group of cheetahs for the very first time. And here to tell us all about them is the head of the park, Jon Cracknell. Jon,
Hiya, Jon.
How are you doing? Good to see you, Jon. How are you doing?
Now, these are the cheetahs. They've come all the way from South Africa, is that right?
Yep, they come from South Africa, been here for 2 weeks now, but they're in quarantine, as you can see, and that's why we have to dress like this.
I've got to say, it's an amazing sight to look down there. I wasn't expecting to see so many.
Yep, we've got 6. We've got 3 females and 3 boys.
I mean, it's amazing to see them right here. They seem pretty chilled at the minute.
They're pretty calm, most of them, but there are differences between them. Like this youngster here, this girl, is quite a sort of aggressive individual, and she just doesn't like people, but that's just her. So we won't spend too much time with her, but we'll work down the line, and you get down to sort of Max at the end, who's so calm.
Oh,
What was that?
That's just them spitting if they don't like you.
Why would they spit at
Because you're
me?
new, and so they're not going to attack you like that. It's just sort of saying back off and just keep out. This is my area, and you're new. We don't recognise you.
Can we just clarify it? There is no way I'm going into their area. You know, I'm staying back here.
In rabies quarantine, we can't. We're just here to look and we work. To actually go in there, you have to wear a full suit, masks, the whole shebang.
So that's the main fear then, rabies.
There are other things we worry about, but rabies is the main one because we don't have that in England at the minute.
So, Jon, how long are these cheetahs going to spend in quarantine?
They'll spend 6 months in here, that's the law. So after the 6 months they can go out, but they're allowed to go out, they've got a paddock outside, so they're not stuck indoors for all that time.
Okay, now these 6, they came from South Africa. Do they all know each other?
So some of them have never met each other, even though they came from the same place. And so one of the work that Brian and his boys have to do is to mix them. Now we've had the 3 boys together and we've had the 3 girls together at the minute, and they're all getting on really, really well.
And so hopefully...
We might have some little cheetahs on the
Is
horizon.
that what we're hoping for, Jon?
Yeah, it is. You never know, time will tell.
Well, I tell you what, Jon, can we come back later on in the series and meet these cheetahs some more?
I think you can, as long as you like the green jackets, that's not a problem.
I do know, I'll come back as long as they don't spit at me.
Well, Jon, despite them spitting at us, it has been amazing to meet these incredible cheetahs, so thank you so much for that.
No problem.
Unfortunately, though, we are out of time. We will be catching up with the cheetahs later on in the series, but here's what's coming up on the next episode of Raw.